Hello and welcome back to another episode of #HeyCB with me DK. What a week it's been for New Zealand cricket. They won the T20 Women's World Cup. They beat India in the test match after almost close to 40 years. Not one, no, barring one, no one was even born from that New Zealand team. Wow, that's quite amazing. India A has started really well in the emerging trophy. On the other hand, South Africa have started quite strongly against Bangladesh on what seems to be a turning track. So there's plenty of cricket for us to catch up on. Let's get straight into it. This question from Adi. Hey DK, what is your point of view over this match? What do we learn from this match? India-New Zealand test match, right? Yeah. Not the greatest of results, I agree. First innings was a complete washout. But there is a positive. The way Surfraz Khan batted. After he got out to come back and score 150. Quite astounding. And Rishabh Pant. 99. Bad, but wow, the way he bats, takes on the opposition. The top five, all of them got off to a good start. So these are all the positives. On the negative side, in the first innings, the collapse, understandable, too much happening in the pitch. But in the second innings, second new ball, a tall bowler, that's a worry. Because when we go to Australia, are the Australian team thinking, okay, maybe we need to play on pace-oriented pitches? That would be the only worry. And maybe the way the spinners bowl, not very effective, but understandable on that pitch. There wasn't too much happening. So a couple of things to worry about, but a couple of positives as well. Gaurav Chaudhary asked me, do you see any change in the playing 11 in the second test against New Zealand? There are two options, Gaurav. Depends on the pitch. If it's a good pitch which will have its natural variations over the progress of 5 days, then maybe a straight swap. Shubman Gill comes in place of a KL Rahul. But if it's going to be a pitch that's going to aid spin, then are we looking at removing Siraj and just playing the one fast bowler and Kuldeep and bring in Akshar Patel and Shubman Gill? That way we lengthen our batting and play the three finger spinners on a pitch that will turn. Lakshay asked me, what's the funniest cricket superstition you have seen? Okay, it's not funny. It's probably disgusting when you think about it. But it can be funny if you think about it in a different way. Some players have the superstition where they wear the same clothes, including the underwear, for all 5 days of a test match or 4 days of a Ranji Trophy. Yeah, they've done it. They still do it, I'm sure. Ram asked me why India took batting first after winning the toss in the India vs New Zealand first test, knowing about weather conditions, New Zealand seamers' strength on those kinds of pitches, and most important, he is a bit disappointed for the loss of the match. Understandable feelings. We are also a little bit disappointed, but come on, hey, Rohit Sharma accepted that he made a mistake at the toss.
I'm hurting a little bit because I made that call.
And also, that decision to bat first would have been influenced by the construct of the 11. They played three spinners, which means on the third or rather fourth and fifth day, there'll be a lot more for the spinners. Wanted to make best use of it, but he admitted it's a mistake, and I appreciate him for that. Dinan asked me, what's the best team talk you've ever been part of? Who do you think gives the best team talk in India? The best team talk that I have been part of, I thought Ricky Ponting before the 2013 final spoke very well to us. That is one I remember vividly. Virat Kohli. He's someone who can really egg you on. And your second part of the question, who do you think gives the best team talk in India? Rohit, Virat, both are very, very good. Dhoni actually used to keep very simple. He used to say exactly what needs to be said, but in such a concise way. I used to quite enjoy how well he used to go about that. Sonachal Gautam asked me, do you think it's the right time to start preferring Surfraz Khan and Akashdeep over KL Rahul and Mohammad Siraj in Test cricket? All are good players, all four that you mentioned here. Yes, Surfraz Khan has grabbed his opportunity, so he deserves a place in the 11, no doubt, and he will be. Akashdeep has just played a few test matches. Siraj has been such a consistent performer over such a long period of time. We shouldn't hurry into those kind of decision making. If it happens organically, where every time Akashdeep plays, he does really well, why not? This question from Akshay Tomar, which is your favorite festival? Any tips on how to stop from putting on weight during festivals? My favorite festival is Christmas. I love how the world itself comes to a standstill almost. Any place in the world you go, they're celebrating that festival, and I love that. And also it's like that slightly winter kind of month, so it's much cooler. I enjoy that kind of climate. Any tips to put on weight? I myself put on weight during those kind of festivals, so I think I'm the wrong person to answer that, honestly. But it's always a challenge. Just control what you put in your mouth is all I'll say. But also, man, come on, enjoy now. It's okay. It's a festival. Have fun. Train after that. That's all I'll tell you. This question from Karthik Tagore. At I am not Karthik _ Are you Karthik or are you not Karthik? Decide that first. Your question is, RCB has the most fans. True. Have they shared tips on who to pick in the auction? It's very funny. All these fans are so passionate. Rachin Ravindra got 100. I at least got 1,000 tweets saying, please pick him. That side, Kagiso Rabada got a 3-4. Again, messages have come flying in. Anybody does well anywhere, they come up with the name saying, please pick this guy in the auction. I love that. The passion that RCB fans have. Second to none is all I'll say. I enjoy it. Keep it coming in. Abhay Kumar asked me, hi DK, love your fashion sense. You have a good choice. Thank you. Diwali shopping done? Not yet. What's the trend this year? Loose shirts, loose baggy pants. Keep it simple, very comfortable. That's important. Kranti Kiran Reddy. Hi DK, do you think it's a myth on the rise that one should never hit the ball out of the Chinnaswamy Stadium, or perhaps never when you are in the stadium, because it's going to turn the match on its head? First Dhoni and now Rishabh Pant. Well, I can say that once because of that event, it helped the team that I was part of. So brilliant. Rishabh Pant, I don't know. It's a myth right now. It will become factual soon. Johnson Thomas asked me, Yuzvendra Chahal scored 48. What do you have to say about that? Can he now open alongside Jasprit? Yuzi, brilliant. I saw some of the shots also. Very impressive. He is ready, boss, to open an IPL along with Jasprit. Why not? Why not? Ratna Sambhava asked me, hey DK, who's the most active on WhatsApp? Who sends the best meme among cricketers? Who's the most active? I think Yuzvendra Chahal. Who sends the best meme? Surya Kumar or Virat Kohli actually have some funny memes that they send to each other. Lovely. Nice. Bottom man. Flick. Batting very well. Sanjeet Nirupam asked me, how important is bat swing for a powerful shot? Any tips on perfecting it? It is one of the most important aspects, bat swing, because that determines how far the ball goes, how correctly you meet the ball, your impact point as they call it. All that is decided by how quick your bat swing is. Okay, the fun part of it for me is over. Now comes the controversial bit. Controversial meaning I have to use my brain so much. So I think first of all, my producer is suddenly watching too many Christopher Nolan movies. That is number one. Because what he sent me this time as the hut case segment is, he's put a set of cricketers in one row and their roles in one row. But most importantly, on one of the columns, he's added age group. So from each age group, I can only pick one. And from each role, I can pick one. But the twist is there are 6 roles and 5 age groups. So I will miss out on one category. Mr. Producer, please put that table on the screen so that people understand what I'm saying. In this, I have to pick. So my picks will be, let me start reverse from oldest because I am old. The first thing I'm going to pick for batter, Virat Kohli. And then the keeper, Henrik Klaasen. Then finisher, Rinku Singh. As you come down, I feel we'll pick Rachin Ravindra. Now I have left the spinner category. I think I'll be playing only in Perth now. So no need spinner, straight pace bowler Mahesha Patirana. So that is my 5 side, which is a blend of youth and experience and one role less with no spinner. So I have to every time play only in Perth. Tell me if you guys can form a better team. But my guy, my producer, क्या हुआ भाई आपको? क्यों? Endugu? And so that's the end of another episode in #HeyCB with me DK. I know it's been a sad week before, but this week can be a lot of fun. India take on New Zealand in the second test and after that the third test, which becomes very important in the context of the World Test Championship final. You guys keep sending all your videos. I will assess them and hopefully you guys can have a look at it and get better at what you're doing. And we will definitely get you on here with your question. Thank you so much. Have a good week. Team India, all the very best. Go well.